Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella, and this is an updated service dog gear haul, so please enjoy. Go through, I think I grabbed everything that I have gotten since my last video. First, I'm just going to start off with the leash we use every day. I used to use a hands-free leash, but I don't anymore. I just use a basic nylon leash. It's her puppy leash. I believe I said this last time, but I do use a gentle leader. It's not a muzzle, it's basically like a halter that goes on a horse. It goes around her nose, and these go behind her ears like a collar, and basically you can just move her snout around with the leash. As well as I have this leash wrap on here from Patience in Love that says unvested service dog, so if we're just going out on a walk, or if I don't want to put gear on her, this labels her. Service dogs aren't required in the US to be labeled, but usually I prefer to label her a little bit. I also have this, which is a olive green color collar. It's fleece with nylon and embroidery, just has a buckle. You could put tags on here, but I don't, and it says do not pet, and so if I ever need to use this, I put it on her, but she has long hair, and I don't really use it that often. Next, I'm going to go into vests and capes. This vest is from Active Dogs. I know a lot of people get Active Dogs gear. It looks really professional. And this was one I got when we went to Hawaii, which I didn't even end up using when we were there. But basically, it's just a completely mesh vest. If you can see that it's mesh, it's basically just breathable, so when it's super hot out, the dogs don't overheat. It has some D-rings on the back, enough that you can put a pull strap on, and it feels sturdy enough that I wouldn't mind putting a pull strap on it. This patch says dog, do not distract, dog is working, and this side says service dog, do not pet. The next cape is one we got to go on her BLD for when we went to Disney. It's from, oh goodness, Becca and Raven, I want to say. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. But it says Service Cheshire on either side, and it says do not pet mobility dog with a Cheshire Cat smile. One thing I will say is this is a really soft material, but dog hair collects on it like crazy, and it really bugs me. So I don't use it except for Halloween yesterday. I'm filming this on the 1st of November. She wore this and I was Alice, and then when we were at Disney, she wore it. The next cape is the one I use pretty much every day. The pockets are full. It's from River Dog Gear, which has always been one of my favorite gear shops. Either side just says service dog, do not distract, and on the back it says mobility dog. Basically what a cape is it's like a vest, but there's not a strap on the front, so it can clip here to a dog's harness. And I just like to have a cape. It's good for labeling, but I have her unlabeled a lot of the time. I really just like it for the pockets. These have really big expandable pockets, and she's my purse. I don't like to carry a purse, and so yeah. The last cape that's just a cape is this one. It's from, goodness, I forgot the name. Cozy Horse. They're on Etsy. And there's Velcro on either side. And pretty big pouches. Not as big as the River Dog Gear ones, but they are very, like, I don't know what that is. They have nice depth, maybe. And there's a little pocket on top. I haven't used this yet, but I do like it. Next is this, which is a vest and a cape. This is from Patience in Love. I got it used on Facebook in one of the groups I'm in. It says, working canine, do not distract. And it has really cute animals. And it says that she's not a zoo on the back. This also, what's special about it is it has Velcro here. And you can attach these and it can turn into a cape. I've only used it as a cape once, but she took her senior pictures in this. I really like this one. The next thing we have is some vests. This one says multi-purpose, assistance dog, do not approach, and on the back it says give us space, I am medically required for my girl's safety. It's from Patience in Love. It's just a little butterfly style cape vest. It has pockets with zippers, and she wore this when we went to see Taylor Swift. The next vest is the one we actually brought to Hawaii with us, and it's from Riverdog Gear. I got it in a pre-made sale from a Facebook group that Rebecca was also in. That's the name of the owner of Riverdog Gear. And it's just gray, and in yellow it says service dog on either side, again on the top, and then just some symbols. This pull strap is from Riverdog Gear. This handle was on it, but Harlow's a little bit too short for me to use these handles, and so I used a pull strap, and it also has zipper pockets. The next things I have are harnesses. What I used for a long time was her Bridgeport rigid handle mobility harness, and then occasionally I would use this one. It just says service dog. It's green and baby pink with a raspberry pink handle all from Riverdog Gear. It's the Canyon harness. It's so soft, it's very beautiful, and I do love it. But we just pretty much only use our BLD harness currently. And the last harness I got before the BLD is another Bridgeport, and this is a guide harness. So there's what people call bunny ear loops here, and a rigid guide handle, just for forward momentum pulling. It does have a Y front, so did the Canyon harness, and it's white leather from Bridgeport, if I didn't say that. It's lined with sheepskin. She's always been very comfortable in these harnesses. Now the harness that she wears daily now, whether I use these loops here to attach a cape or not, if I need mobility assistance, which if I'm doing anything that isn't just a very quick outing I do, she wears this. It's lighter than her Bridgeport, I would say. I'll put a photo up here of the Bridgeport she was using before. I showed it in my last video. It says Boldly's Designs on the front, and this is a counterbalance handle. They're both rigid, or semi-rigid. So they have, I think it's like yak or something maybe, but there's some type of, I think it's bone maybe, in the handles that make them pretty solid. And then this one is in the back, and it's for forward momentum pulling. And there's a couple random D-rings on it that you could attach things to, but we just mainly use these ones for a cape. It's leather, and it also has sheepskin, so it's very comfortable. I think I said it's lighter, and this is a straight front, but it doesn't limit her mobility, and it has this strap here that goes under her ribs, as well as this one, which goes kind of back where the tuck of a dog's belly is, and it looks like this when it's on. This is very expensive. It was probably $600, and I paid for half of it, and my mom paid for half, but it's the best piece of gear that we have gotten. If you have a mobility dog, it's something I really recommend looking into. They also have a rigid handle option, which is aluminum with a handle. There's different shapes for the handle. Some look like a zigzag and some are just straight. And that's for more like bracing, for like stairs, getting up, things like that. That was our service dog gear haul. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.